What's up, Soul Fam? Last video of the night. You know, I gotta share the good with the neutral. You know, it's not bad. But this is my home. Look at the fucking tunnel. Look at. I walked up here. Well, I didn't walk up here. I took the bus up here, and I walked up to the tunnel, and this is what I seen. And I'm like, oh, it's fucking wet in there. But then I got this side. And I kind of try to sweep a little area clean, but it didn't, you know, it's a little dusty, but it's dry, and I'm grateful, you know? And that's what this journey's proving, is strengthening my gratitude, you know? I mean, if you could be fucking grateful for fucking sleeping in a tunnel that's dry on a rainy night while you're fucking earthbound. I don't use the word homeless, because I'm not homeless. And I don't use the word fucking, yeah, it's fucking earthbound. I'm a wanderer right now. I chose this. So, any of you guys have any fucking sympathy, don't feel bad. I chose this. This is my choice. And it's builds strength, you know? Stoicism. If you're not familiar with Stoicism, I'd look into it. It's about, you know, stepping into the struggle willingly, openly, out of your own free will. It's a choice, you know. A little suffering, you know, builds strength, you know. So when you do fall in a situation, oh, this place is there's a little less dirt over here. I just didn't want to sleep so close to the exit, but who gives a fuck? I don't think anybody walks through here, because like I said, it's in a pretty decent neighborhood, and yeah, I have yet to see anybody over here since the few times that I came here, so this seems to be the spot, you know. So it's all good. I got a bunch of fucking food I'm gonna bang. I got me some pulled chicken, you know. I usually buy me a whole chicken, I mentioned this, and I just take my time and I just pull it all off the fucking carcass. And while I'm pulling it off the carcass, set an intention that whatever my hands touch removes the fear and blesses the food, you know? Because they say, you know, when you eat fucking dead animals like I do, you know, there was fear in that fucking animal before it got slaughtered, you know, and you carry on that fear when you ingest that animal, you know. And I don't write that off, you know. Most people would, you know, that eat fucking meat would justify it and be like, that's fucking bullshit, man, that didn't fucking happen. But it's possible, you know. I mean, it's all energy, you know. And if you fucking, that animal was in a fearful state before it was slaughtered, you know, that fucking fear was locked into that fucking body. You know, that's why, like, when they slaughter a lamb or a goat for sacrifice, they actually sit there and, like, cuddle it and fucking comfort it, like nothing's gonna happen, and pet it and get it all relaxed, and then they just fucking right across the fucking throat. So they say the meat's more tender, and, you know, the meat's tastier because when you're in a fearful state, your body releases a whole bunch of hormones, including animals, you know, like adrenaline and cortisol and all that. And I guess that makes the meat tougher, and a few other things that I'm not aware of, I'm sure. But so I bless the food. You know, I do what I can while I eat these animals. And, you know, I'm perfectly aware that, you know, at one point, you know, my body might just not want it anymore. You know, I know that it's possible any day now, any time that this could happen, you know. There was times where I fucking, you know, I ate some of my favorite food, you know. Like, I love breakfast food, you know. And my favorite breakfast would probably be like biscuits and gravy with like hash browns, and then some type of fucking swine, dirty ass animal, right? Fucking maybe some bacon, some sausage, if not both, some eggs, kind of just like layered it all off, right? So you take the biscuits, and you pour the gravy over it, and then you throw the hash browns on there, and then you put the eggs on there, and then you put the bacon, and you kind of eat it like a casserole in a way. It's fucking amazing. Love that shit. And the last time I ate it, I went out with this fucking dude that we were supposed to go out to fucking Mexico. But I think he had weird motives. He didn't come off as weird, but, you know, it was just all so convenient. But, you know, we went out to breakfast, and it was actually dinner, but fucking, I ate that, and like when I got done with the meal, I fucking kind of felt sick, and I was like, I don't think I can eat this shit anymore. But it passed, and I could definitely eat it again. So, got me some pulled chicken with some tortillas, got me an avocado, and then I got me some of these chicken chunks that are like smothered in like honey barbecue sauce. Probably wrap them up in the tortilla as well. Everything goes fucking good. You could put a fucking dick in a turd in a fucking tortilla, throw some ranch sauce on there, and that shit's probably smacking, you know? I'm just kidding. But, so, I got this going on, and then my fucking blankets are not wet, and they're fucking clean. Fucking got clean clothes on. My shoes are a little damp. I need to fucking upgrade my shoes for real. Like, I got these shoes because the shoes that I had didn't have really any soles. They were kind of like Chuck Taylors. So they like fucking felt like they were giving me flat foot. But these ain't any better. They're obvious. I think they're like maybe like 3 steps up. But I could feel everything I step on if I'm walking on rocks. And they're all cloth, so they get wet really easily. And then they smell like fucking death from my sweaty ass feet. Like I can't get the stank out of them. Like I fucking took my shoes off at the laundromat so I could wash my shoes. And I took my boxers, you know, that I was washing. Like I filled up the washing machine and I let it run, and then once it was running, I took my fucking boxers out and I wrung them out and I cleaned my feet off with them, and it was like I couldn't even get the fucking stank out my feet. It was ridiculous. And you know, my feet, I could say I have smelly feet, but not like fucking putrid. But the way they are now, they're sitting at like a 7. And typically like my feet are usually only at like a 3. But it don't smell like, it's not like, oh, they fucking stink. I'm not gonna fucking justify it. You know, I went to this survey today that this guy recommended me, and I highly fucking recommend it. Actually, I'm gonna pull out the slip, and you guys can go online and you could find a local fucking one they're everywhere. It's called Banner Health, right? And Banner Healthcare, and you know, I don't fucking get into the sick care industry. It's not the healthcare industry, it's the sick care. They're there to keep you sick. They're there to feed you this fucking poison, enough to fucking placate the symptoms, but keep you sick. But what this program is they're trying to tailor fucking healthcare to an individual instead of one size fits all. They're going by gene expression. So they're trying to get 1 million plus individuals to sign up for this. And what it does is it tracks, they take your blood and your urine and they track your genes. And this goes on for like 10 years, right? And it's no inconvenience. And they just track you, and then they find out your gene expressions and everything, and then they find ways to, you know, make you healthy again through your genetics, through your genes, instead of just feeding you some poison. So it's definitely the future of medicine. It's called Banner Health. Banner Healthcare, and the program is called All of Us Research Program. It's be 1 million, be 1 in a million, because they're trying to get 1 million individuals. But it's called All of Us Healthcare. You can go online, and I'm sure you'll find a facility near you. And if you go down there, I would recommend you go online first, and you do the survey, and you download the app or the questionnaire, whatever it is. And then when you go down there, it would actually be a lot quicker. But if you don't do it online first, you'll probably be down there for a good, 2 hours, depending on if there's a wait. there wasn't no wait when I went there, but I did the thing online. So when I went in, I was like ready to go. And fucking, they just draw your blood and fucking, you know, and take a urine sample. And then they measure your waist, your hips, your height, and your weight. And what's crazy is, like, my veins are a lot better than they used to be. Like, I blew out every one of my veins from intravenous drug use, right? But when I started training and working out and getting into shape, my veins started coming back. And I would say that my veins out of a 1 to 10 are sitting at, like, depending on if I'm hydrated, sometimes at like a 6, you know? 5 or a 6. Like, if I became a dope fiend again, I'd be pretty, you know, decent for a while. But for some reason, they pick certain veins to draw blood on. They always pick a bullshit ass vein, man, and then they be fucking stabbing around. And then I get all fucking like lightheaded and I start sweating. I even fucking busted ass while he was drawing my blood, and it fucking, it smelled like death. He was like this, but he didn't say anything. But I actually heard him fart as well, and he just said, "Excuse me," under his breath. But I would look into it, because you could do this, and not only will it help, you know, strengthen the medical field, but fucking you'll earn $25, and then they'll contact you every time that there's a paid survey. You can just go up there, and it's fucking an hour of your time, fucking collect fucking 25 or maybe even more, depending on what you're doing. But Banner Healthcare, All of Us program, check it out. And so I did that today. That's how I earned up a little bit of money. It's by any means, right? And it was so weird, because this is how fucking connected we all are. So I was walking, and I just happened to just start conversating with this guy who had a bag. You know, us duffel bag boys fucking just attract one another. And fucking we got to talking and whatnot, and he brought up this, and he's like, hey, if you want to make $25, you can go down here and do this. And then he's telling me the same information I'm telling you. Go online and do that first. So I was like, all right, you know, and, you know, it didn't work out the first few days, you know, it wasn't meant to be. And it was just so random. I was just like at Walmart, and I was getting a few fucking pieces of fruit, and I heard, you know, 2 older ladies say, man, I smell gas. And it did have like a natural gas smell in the Walmart. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of smell like gas. And she had mentioned how she got stung by a bee, and I'm like, oh, what a blessing, you know? And she was like, a blessing? I'm like, you know, because bees are good luck. If a bee lands on you, it's good luck. Like, you don't want to brush off a bee. Like, I used to be scared of bees, and then I start opening myself up to them, because they don't want to harm you. They're just curious. Like, the reason why the bee came at me the other day was because I rubbed essential oils all over me, and it just smelled sweet to him. So I just let him crawl on me, you know. He's a friendly little guy. So she just happened to be like, yeah, I was stung by a bee, you know. She's like, do you know any like place close by, like any urgent care? And I'm like, actually I do. There's this Banner Healthcare. And she's like, oh, that's my insurance. That's perfect. How far is it? I'm like, it's like a block. It's like a mile away. She's like, awesome. So I gave her the address, and I'm like, what are the odds of me having that information? You know, randomly talking to these ladies and then having that information, and it happened to be her insurance carrier. And it's just like, that's how we are all connected. These little synchronicities that we just write off as mere coincidences. They're not coincidences. We are all connected. You know what I mean? And it gets deeper than that, you know? It gets down to like telepathy, where, you know, you're sitting there driving, fucking total silence in the car with you and your friend, and all of a sudden your friend barks off, man, I can fucking go for some KFC. And you're like, dude, I was just fucking thinking of KFC. And what are the odds of that? Our thoughts are connected as well, and we can connect on a vibrational level and, you know, share these thoughts. And I believe at one time in our evolution, when there wasn't words, when we didn't have language, that's how we communicated. How do you think these animals in the sky communicate, you know? Like when you see a flock of birds and they're all in fucking sync, they're connected. And we used to have that connection to one another, but, you know, then the ego came in you know, part of evolution, and it separated us. We felt separate, not only from each other, but the planet as well. And that's what this ascension is, you know, also about. Like, fucking regaining that connection to one another and the spirit and the earth and all fucking sentient beings and fucking animals and plants, you know? That's why, like, I don't hate, fucking hate, but, you know, I dislike when people project that fucking, that plant-based or vegan, you know? Plant-based is different than vegan, you know? But vegan's like a lifestyle, and it's a fucking trend. Plant-based is just a diet lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, right? Same with veganism. Well, I guess plant-based is a diet, but when you eat plant-based, a diet is temporary, but a lifestyle is ongoing. That's the difference. Like, that's why you don't diet. Don't fucking diet. There's no such thing. You never get to where you're gonna be, or where you wanna be. It's a fucking lifestyle. That's what you're going for. You're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go on a 3-month diet and then lose the weight, and then your fucking ass is gonna put it back on again. I do it all the time. It's the cycles and the flows that we go through, you know? We go through so many cycles and flows. Like, for example, like, I fucking started drinking these energy drinks again, you know? I mean, it's, you know, I don't fucking I don't give it too much energy. I'm aware of it, and I'm like, wow, it's coming back, you know? And it is what it is, you know? And the only reason why I drink a shitload of caffeine, so it's not even the caffeine that I'm concerned about, but it's the artificial sweeteners. Those things are no good for you, you know? So fucking, I'll tell you what, since we're here, I'm gonna fucking, you know, so many people, you know, use Kratom, right? Or use Kratom, you know, enjoy Kratom and fucking utilize its greatness, like myself. But they use the capsules because they're so fucking, they don't like the taste of the powder, and I get it. But really, it reminds me of green tea. That's what it fucking reminds me of. Green fucking tea. So if you just think like you're eating raw green tea, then you're good. And honestly, if you think about that, like, if you fucking, like, everybody likes enjoying green tea, right? And it's cool to enjoy it. But think about the health benefits you would get if you fucking just ate the whole fucking tea bag. Like, the beginning of my awakening, you know, when I was back in Illinois, I actually started doing that. Like, I got some matcha tea, and instead of brewing it up, I would just take a tablespoon of it and eat it. Because just think of, you're getting everything from it, you know? But this is how I toss and wash. I take this is the spoon I'm down to. Where is it at? There's the camera. You know, and this looks like, this is a very small spoon, but it kind of looks big on the thing. So I just, just switch it around. It's gone. Not only does it hit you faster, but you actually connect to the plant because you taste it, it's in your mouth and everything. And that fucking vegetable cap shit's bullshit. At least in my opinion, in my projections. But I love this fucking plant. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of been using it a little bit more than I'd like, but given my circumstances, I can understand why, so I don't give it too much energy. But fucking connect to that plant. Connect to that plant. The plant is powerful. All plants are. Oh, that's why I got off subject. So that's why I kind of get, you know, irritated when someone projects their fucking vegan bullshit on me, or on anybody really, or plant-based and do this and do that. Like, especially with vegans, not necessarily plant-based, right? Because the plant-based, they're just eating for mainly health, but vegans, most of them, or a lot of them, do it for ethical reasons, you know, a majority of them. Let's just say like 70-30. 70% of them do it for ethical reasons. The other 30% are just bandwagon ass niggas that just want to be a part of that trend, you know. Oh yeah, I'm fucking vegan. Vegan. Fuck out of here. You ever had a vegan dick before? I forgot you don't eat meat. Anyways, they project that on there saying, you know, oh, you're killing innocent animals just for your fucking pleasure. Well, if you think about it, imagine all the animals, imagine all the rabbits and rodents and bugs and everything that is affected, that gets killed in the process of harvesting them plants. And if every fucking being, every fucking animal, and every fucking plant is created equal on this planet, then what makes that any better than a fucking animal? You know what I mean? You know, motherfuckers are killing bees. Like, the bees, if anything, that's more of a fucking concern than fucking, you know, cows. Like, if these fucking bees disappear, we're fucking aced. Straight up. Like, put it this way. Fucking bees on this planet are more important than us. Put it this way. If every fucking human was to die on this planet would actually be in a better place. It would fucking regenerate, and all the life on this planet would, you know, start to build again. We're fucking this planet up through many different fucking mechanisms, but just know that the bees are more important than us. The bees serve more of a purpose on this planet than we do. And if the bees are gone, we're fucking gone. So let that be a fucking lesson to you next time you want to kill a fucking bee because you're a fucking scared little bitch. But, yeah, so, you know, it's all belief. That fucking vegan shit, you're still killing, okay? A plant has consciousness. Who's to say that a plant doesn't experience fucking pain? They're actually doing studies, and it's confirming that, you know, a plant does. They had hooked these fucking echocardiogram type things up to a plant, right? And they were doing certain things, like obviously they would tell a plant good things, and I don't think there was much of an effect, right? They didn't notice anything. But the moment that he wanted to do harm to the plant, it sent a fucking a reaction, and the needle spiked. He said he was gonna set the plant on fire, and he struck a match, and it fucking made the thing move. So that goes to show you that plants are conscious, and that, you know, there is some fear in them, you know? So don't fucking think that, you know, you're escaping the karmic wheel because you don't eat animals. But then again, we gotta eat something, right? Unless you're gonna be a breatharian, and I don't know what the fuck, I don't know how people are doing that. I'm not saying that it's impossible, because, I mean, once you fucking really ascend and you fucking see shit that you ain't supposed to see, that ain't supposed to be there, that you'll start questioning things. I actually have a story. It's just a quick one. This could be a long video, but fuck it. I ain't got shit to do. So, and I wasn't on drugs. Like, I wasn't on anything when this happened. I was in my kitchen. This was in the dead of fucking winter. It was in the dead of winter. And I'm in the kitchen, and I'm fucking looking for something in the pantry to eat. And my awareness was pulled in a certain direction, and I seen a fucking bee fly up to the light, like bzzz, and it flew up. And I'm thinking, how the fuck is a bee in my house in the dead of winter? It was like fucking January, February in the fucking Chicagoland area. You ain't gonna see no fucking bee anywhere near that. And I seen it as plain as day. Bzzz, and then it flew into the light, and I went to go look for it, and it wasn't fucking there. And I'm like, what the fuck? How is that even possible? And I'm fucking God honest truth. Like, obviously, I mean, you can tell by the vibration of my words, like, I don't bullshit. I'm not one of those motherfuckers just to tell you some shit, just to fucking say some shit, you know? What I say, best believe, like, I don't honor fucking liars. I don't surround myself with people that tell you fucking stories to kind of make them look cool. Like there's individuals, I used to know an individual that he would just say shit, you know, and it was just complete fucking lies. And you would wonder, like, why would you even say that? Like, you don't even gotta do that, dude. Like, I think you're cool anyways. Like, you ain't gotta do all that extra shit. And some people are running on that program where they feel like they have to just be this certain person, you know? So they fucking make up these stories to make themselves look tough or cool or impressive. But you, like, when you're an intuitive person and you're empathic and you could just sense the bullshit, just sense it. You know, you already know, like, without a doubt, like, dead ass liar, bro. You know, and I don't fucking honor that shit at all, and I refuse to surround myself with any individual. I could tell, like, I am a fucking human lie detector, and I won't always call you out on your bullshit, but I just won't fuck with you. You know what I mean? I'll just separate myself from you, because I don't go for that shit. Why? But I actually had a friend, and it's hard to call these, I could say this guy was a friend because we were friends before then when we just smoked weed, you know, and I known this guy for quite a while, but he was just a fucking compulsive liar about the dumbest shit. Like, I'll tell a story. We were like chilling in his basement. We were getting all fucked up. We were like tooting powder and drinking beers and eating Xanax and fucking informational purposes only, educational purposes only, entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And we were all sitting in the basement. It was like me, another dude, and him. And I just started working. I just got out of prison. I think I just got off of house arrest. And I was like in need of a car, and I didn't have the money for a car. And I remember I used to stay up late, and I would see those fucking infomercials on the car where they would say, oh, fucking no money down, fucking $75 a month, and you're driving a clean-ass whip, you know, like fucking brand new. And I was like, I wonder if that shit's legit. He's like, oh, it is. I'm like, how do you know? He's like, because I did it. I'm like, you did it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, when did you do it? I haven't seen you with a new car. He goes, oh, I fucking got repoed. I quit paying on it. I didn't want it. I didn't like it. I'm like, what kind of car was it? He was like, it was a Buick. Buick what? A Buick. But what kind of Buick? The new style. Like, he couldn't even fucking come up with a model because his ass was put on the spot. And I'm like, we just started cracking up like, you dumb motherfucker, bro. But, you know, I love the guy. You know, I got love for him. It's a program. It's not him. He's a beautiful individual, but he runs on a fucked up program. I don't judge the beautiful individual, just judge the program. But if you identify with the program, you might confuse me for judging you. I'm not judging you, baby. I'm not judging you, brat. I'm fucking judging your bitch ass program. So if you ever get on my channel and I fucking pop off at the mouth with some shit and you get offended, you're identifying with your programs. I'm calling out your programs. I ain't calling out your light, your divine being. And that's the difference. How many people are gonna see a 30-minute video and be like, I'm fucking good? I'm just a storyteller, right? Fucking get up here and conversate my ass off. That's why I think I do good. Just fucking, I don't know about, I could do motivational speaking for sure, but you know, even just shooting the shit, you know, and just kicking it, you know, that's always cool, you know. Vibe out, you know, tell stories and shit and fucking just connect. Life's all about connection, you know, and once you could fucking just connect to somebody's story and it resonates with you, and you're like, I feel that shit, man. That's what it's all fucking about, you know? That's what it's all about. You know, there's some individuals that actually talk about shit like energy updates and fucking full moon phases, and that shit's dead ass, bro. Like, I can't even watch a fucking 20-minute video of that shit. Some of it, don't get me wrong, in the beginning of my awakening, yeah. But now that I'm like in this motherfucker, I already got all my wisdom. I don't need anybody to confirm what I already fucking what I'm already experiencing, you know. But when you're in your awakening and you're kind of still lost in your programs and on your path, like you're on your path, but you fucking still question shit, it's good to fucking watch them videos and kind of get a fucking, you know, confirmation, like, okay, that's what I'm going through right fucking now. So, you know, and a lot of them, like Victor Odo, you know, he'll speak some true shit, you know, and he'll fucking, you know, his shit's, you know, used to resonate with me. But like I said, once I fucking raised my awareness, it didn't really serve me anymore, you know. Same with fucking Aaron Daughtry, something like that. You know, the law of attraction dude. I mean, he makes a video every fucking day. And eventually, he's just regurgitating his content, you know? Same shit. Like, if you go through his videos, like, he's got so much of the fucking same content. It's the same shit, just talked in a different way and explained it in a different way. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I actually signed up for one of his programs. And honestly, like, I'm not dogging him. Like, he puts his heart in it, you know? And I respect that. And, you know, for certain individuals, you know, he's of great service. But, you know, others, not so much, you know. And they just, like, you know, in the beginning, like, for people just, like, starting to, like, wake up, those fucking guys are great. But once you get into it and you start stepping into that fucking, your truths, and you start truly trusting, and there's no more questioning, they don't really serve, you know. But there will always be someone for them to project their videos onto, because they'll fucking, there's always people waking up. So they're being of great service, and I'm not dogging them whatsoever. I'm just saying it's no longer in service to me, you know. I refuse to watch a 15-20 minute video for some shit that I already fucking know, you know, deep within my heart. And I already explained that law of attraction, you know, that's a fucking gimmick. Now, I'm not saying we don't attract, but to sit there, like, they make you think, like, if you fucking sit there and, like, repeat these affirmations and you fucking just keep thinking about this thing, you're gonna attract it. And that is true in a sense. If there's emotion connected to it, and you know deep within your heart that's something that you want to do, and that's who you truly are, then yeah, you're gonna attract that. But just to say that you're gonna fucking sit on your couch and fucking, you know, not even sit on your couch, even, like, let's just say you're not good looking, and you know it, and you're not really, you know, everybody has a gift, but let's just say your gift doesn't fall in alignment with what you are trying to attract. Like, let's just say you're a hermit and you're unsocial and you want to be a fucking talk show host. You know, like, you can't attract that because it's not in your heart. So just know that if you're gonna fucking play that law of attraction game, fucking do yourself a favor and make sure it's in your heart. And here's how you know that it's not in your fucking heart. Man, what do I want to do with my life? Man, I should be a fucking actor because they get paid millions of dollars and they're famous as fuck. They get hella pussy. You know, like, come on, like, that shit ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna get that shit. And if you do, it ain't gonna be in alignment. Like, you're gonna get it, but it's gonna be nothing that you thought it was. You know what I mean? But when we fucking manifest things that are within our heart and our fucking being, and we know that's what we came here to fucking do and be, oh, that's what's gonna create your fucking greatest life. Because money, success, and fulfillment is a side effect of following your heart and doing your fucking, chasing your highest joy, following your passion, you know? Not saying that you can't make money, wealth, and prosperity. Well, I don't know about prosperity, because prosperity is pretty much wealth on all levels, you know? Emotional wealth, fucking spiritual wealth, financial wealth, fucking just all around prosperity. You'll just create wealth, and you'll probably be spending so much time creating it that you won't be able to enjoy it, and you're not going to be happy. You're not gonna be fucking happy. So, follow your heart. And if you're wondering how you attract, like, how do I find out what my fucking purpose is? How do I find that? Like, that's a difficult thing, especially in the beginning. Like, especially if you were never pushed as a child to just do something, you know, whether it was play baseball, or whatever, a hobby or something, you know. You'd have to ask yourself, what can I do if money wasn't a problem? Here, if money wasn't an issue, I had all the assistance and all the help that I need, and time wasn't an issue, what would I do with my life? Think about that. If you had money wasn't an issue, help, assistance wasn't an issue, and you had the time, what would you do? What would you spend your time doing? And then start there. I would start there. And then you might not get it right away, but I guarantee you that you following that is gonna lead to the next thing. And that next thing might be it. And if not, that's gonna lead you to your next. And it's always fucking leaving you a fucking trail of breadcrumbs that you're just following. And all we get is a couple breadcrumbs, one piece of the puzzle. And once we put it into place, we get our next one, you know? So, fucking 37-minute video, fuck our lives, right? Either way, I'm gonna fucking let this shit ride. Is there anything that you would like to say, Holy Spirit? Jesus Christ? Mr. Christ? Mr. Christ. I think it's funny how people think Jesus' fucking last name is Christ. We are Christed. We are all Christed. There's just a belief in our mind that we're not. Once we remove that belief, bam, we are fucking awakened. We are ascended. We are the fucking anointed. You know what I mean? Anything's possible. Anything is fucking possible. I'm telling you that. Anything. Except you fucking growing wings and flying away. But then again, you never fucking know. One day I just might wake up with fucking wings. You never know. You know? You never fucking know. I got this badass picture I'm gonna post on my Instagram. I was fucking walking and I seen this fucking, there's a lot of fucking art. There's a lot of art in Phoenix. A lot of fucking, the Santa Muerta, the fucking Day of the Dead type shit. There's a lot of that art around. I seen these fucking big ass mural of these angel wings, and there's angel wings, and then there's a gap in the middle so you could stand in front of it, and it looks like you got the wings. It was dope as fuck. And then it just so happened while I'm over there and I'm looking at that, and I can't get a good picture. Somebody walks by and I was like, hey, I took a picture by that the other day. I was like, dude, could you take a picture for me? And that's what I'm saying. Like, everything's in alignment. You know, everything falls into place. It's fucking. And if there's resistance involved, you have to question, okay, am I looking at this the wrong way? Am I missing something? Or am I just headed in the wrong direction? You know, not saying that, you know, there's gonna be some resistance, you know, because that's what's making us greater. But if it's fucking, you're fucking breaking a leg or fucking doing something crazy, you know, it's telling you like, hey, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. So that's about it. Fucking Jesus Christ renews my life. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for this dry tunnel, this dry ground, food that I'm about to enjoy, the dry clothes on my back, the water, fucking my loving heart, my open heart. I'm grateful for the programs that I'm still running on. The reason why I'm grateful for them is because I'm aware that they're there. So their days are numbered. And the more that you become aware that these programs are there, they start panicking and they start getting stronger and stronger. And you might think you're doing something wrong, but you're not. It's just, they're getting stronger to try to make you fucking think you're weak, but you're not weak, you're a fucking divine warrior. And you just gotta persevere through that shit. Fucking grateful for the wind blowing through this tunnel. I'm grateful for my fucking awakening, for my journey, for my healing. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful I have legs. sight, ears. Grateful for my family, whoever that is, y'all. Grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for the example that she showed me not to follow. I'm grateful for fucking getting triggered, but becoming aware of it and not allow it to fucking manifest into something fucking terrible. I'm grateful for all the fucking plants and animals on this planet. I'm grateful for all the shit that I don't have to make me realize that I don't fucking need it. And it's just a desire in my heart, in my ego. Well, it's just a desire of the ego, you know. And none of it's really necessary. Not saying that I will never obtain it, but just know that I didn't need it. When I thought that I did, I thought that this is where my worth is gonna come from. This is where my greatness, this is where everybody's gonna think that I'm the shit because I got all this stuff. Once you step out of that, and you realize that I'm fucking great no matter what. I could be fucking dick and balls hanging, no clothes, fucking just assed out, and I'm still great. And that's what the fucking power you're stepping into. You know what I mean? Feel that vulnerability. Question it and say, what makes this real? What makes this fucking real? Because it's not. It's a fucking illusion. You have to find out what you believe to make you fucking think that illusion is real. I'm grateful. What are you grateful for? Leave a motherfucking comment, Jack. I don't give a fuck. Most of the time I say leave a comment, no one comments. At least not what I say comment about. They just ask random shit. But if you have any random questions, I'm open. I try to, answer them as, as soon as I can, I don't always get to them. And sometimes some of them are rhetorical and don't actually need any response, Some people just say shit, just to say it. And just be conscious of that program. Do you have meaning to your words? Or do you just say shit because you feel like you need to talk? You ever get in a group of people and maybe you don't know them so well and you're so fearful of that fucking silence that it becomes awkward, so you feel like you gotta fucking just bark out some bullshit just to fucking cover up that silence because it's awkward to you. So you have the illusion that there's fucking something missing in the present moment where you gotta add some fuckery to it just to fucking escape your fucking goofy ass shit, right? Your goofy programs, our goofy programs. I used to, don't think that I'm exempt to this shit. I still go through this stuff, but these days are numbered. I'm really trying to not manifest, but find a way. Cause I don't follow routine. I'm not a routine type of guy. I'm not like a follow the steps type of guy. And I want to be of greater service, and I want to offer anybody who's open to it any type of like private, one-on-one fucking conversation to maybe assist you on your journey, even if it's just, fucking confirming what you already know and kind of just supporting and encouraging you all. And I'm trying to get this together. I don't know how it's going to get done, but I try to direct you guys to my Instagram account. But I don't see you guys following that, which, that's your own fucking free will. I have no fucking attachment to it, And if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Maybe because I kind of got a lot of shit going on. Not much, but in a sense, it's like fucking survival out here. Always moving around. And I don't always have a signal, but maybe when I get settled down, the way it seems, and it's, nothing set in stone, but it's definitely something in my heart that I want to do, and that's go out to Australia. I got an individual, fucking beautiful soul that I had met by the grace of God, and I feel like, we have a great connection, as far as, our spirituality and our ascension and just you know. Just fucking beautiful, beautiful greatness, you know. Miss Qawalli. Maybe one day, I don't know if she'll ever let me get her on here if we fucking meet up, but you never know. I'll never fucking pressure anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. But yeah, I'm fucking, the way it looks like it's written in the stars that I'll be going to fucking Australia. And just know, you know, babe, I'm fucking manifesting this too, so you're not alone. I'm creating it as well, so we're co-creating this shit together. And whatever happens, it will work out. I have faith, you know, I have faith. And how I know, check this out, one more story before I go. So, I was helping a friend move. And this is before all this Australia shit came into play. I was helping a friend move, and she had one of those globes, you know? And I did that little fucking third grade shit where you spin the globe and you're like, where am I going? And you put your finger on there, and where the globe stops is where you're going. And I fucking spun it. And the first one was New Zealand. And I'm like, oh, you know, New Zealand always pops up. No, either one. The first or second one. Either way, they're pretty fucking close together. I fucking, bam, spun the globe and I stopped it, and it stopped right on Australia. And I was like, wow, I guess I'm going to Australia. You know, and it just so happens that, you know, one of my only subscribers that would comment on my channel happened to be from Australia. And we just connected and we started talking. And, you know, it's just so odd, you know, there's no accidents, you know. So either way, y'all have a fucking beautiful, divine night, and be grateful, you know? Be grateful, because there's people out here sleeping in this fucking wetness, this rain, you know? Fucking miserable. Fucking just medicating with alcohol and fucking drugs just to escape it. So be grateful where you're at. Even if you are fucking self-medicating, at least you're doing it in fucking under a fucking roof with running water and food. Y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all.